So first meal of the day today, we're starting off with the yogurt bowl. We've also got a bagel. As well as that, I always have my electrolytes on a morning too. And this is my full pre-workout meal. So I normally have this, try and leave it around an hour before training and then hit my session, which today is going to be a push workout. So I'm going to take you through that. And I'm also going to take you through a full day of eating today, trying to get shredded, where I'm 2,600 calories, and I'm going to show you everything as the day goes along.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
The post-workout meal that we're having is going to be 70 grams of Cocoa Pops, fast-acting carbohydrates after your workout to replenish your glycogen. Then we're also having a scoop of whey protein. This is the vanilla raspberry flavour from My Protein. It is my favourite protein powder I've had. My Protein for me, for the price and for the taste, the best. Every meal I have at the moment is generally left around 2 to 3 hours in between each meal. We're gonna have this and get on with some client check-ins as well. All right, so the next meal today is gonna be these 2 wraps, 200 grams of chicken breast, lettuce, and then just Nando's barbecue sauce that I'm having on it as well. As this, I'm also having a squares bar. This part of the video, I wanted to share with you my 3 tips for fat loss when you're in a dieting phase. Obviously, I have done competitions beforehand, I've dieted down, I've purposefully gained weight when I've been in different bulking phases. I'm gonna use this part of the video to share with you some of the 3 tips that I've learned and some of the tips I would pass on to you, obviously with it being my job to help people drop body fat as well. The first thing I'm going to say is your step count. I have only ever lost weight on a diet when I have had a high output, high step count. So many people underestimate it. It is one of the best, if not the best tool for fat loss. So I will always ensure when I'm in a dieting phase, try to get between 10 to 12,000 steps in every single day. Next thing that I would say is make sure that you're including foods on your diet that you actually enjoy. There's no point putting in foods that are going to be bland, going to be boring, because you just won't end up sticking to the diet. So for example, on my first meal of the day at the moment, I'm having my yogurt bowl, whatever, but I'll also have a bagel with peanut butter because I like having that within my diet. It might take up a little bit of the calories, but if it means that that dieting phase is more enjoyable and I look forward to that meal, then for me, it's much more of a better decision to have in, and it'll stop me from going off track. But then the final tip that leads me on from that is to make sure that you are keeping the foods that you know that you're gonna binge on, you know that you are gonna be your weakness out of your house. If you're keeping in food groups and stuff like that, that you know you're gonna have one of and then go back for more and more, then you're only gonna set yourself up for failure. So also when I'm in a dieting phase, when I'm locked in, I'll make sure that I don't buy in any foods that I will go crazy with, or I'll start having a lot more different fat loss tips I can share for you. And as I document myself doing this photo shoot prep, I will also be sharing little different bits, tips and tricks along the way. So make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with them. And so we have got the last meal today, which is chicken, rice. Would normally be broccoli, but I forgot to cook it. Does anyone else ever do that, or is it just me? I always forget to cook it, having it with lettuce instead. And that is gonna conclude my full day of eating. Obviously today we've rounded off around 2,600 calories, 200 grams of protein, 350 gram of carb. I think it's been 300 gram of carb. And this is basically what the average day is looking for me at the moment. Obviously, I do have a bit of variety here and there. I'll change foods every now and then, but predominantly I stick to the same meals day in, day out on this diet. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if there's any videos you want to see from myself, and I'll catch you in the next one.